All right. So Electronic Arts earlier this year announced at E3 that they were going to be bringing out Command and Conquer. Command and Conquer was back. But then it was a mobile game called Rivals.
I know people were excited. People have been waiting for Command and Conquer.
I know. Yeah. I mean,
did you ever play any of the old ones?
Yes.
Yeah, I played one. I think it was 2 or something.
Yeah.
I forget.
I remember we had a
great little
article
RTS.
that we released not too long ago with Louise that was about like a call to bringing back Command and Conquer. The original kind of Command and Conquer on PC.
Right.
Apparently, like the reception to Command and Conquer Rivals wasn't as good as they were hoping it would be.
I think it was an interesting take on it. Like, I think mobile could use something like that, but at the same time, I understand people get up in arms about this. Like, how can you take this? It's very Ubisoft EA to do something like this to a franchise.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's like, here's a game this is a hardcore RTS game.
Yeah.
And then let's just make a mobile game.
With a hardcore fan base, too. Yeah. It's like, and they haven't had their next gen upgrade to the franchise. So,
yeah. Jim Vasella, who is the EA producer, posted this message out there saying that they want to know, what would you like to see the series do? If it made a proper return on PC, what would that be? And they're working to make that happen in some capacity. It sounds like it's going to be remasters of some kind. The 25th anniversary is coming up in a couple of years, and they are saying that they want to do something along the lines of that 25th anniversary. But literally, that 25th anniversary is like 2 years from now. So, are they going to do something before that? I hope,
right? Or have a game ready
to wait
for
that long.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think an RTS needs to make a comeback. There hasn't been any like those kinds of RTSs that have come out.
Yep.
Like we have those super hardcore, like heavy duty, like Civilization stuff like that are really intense RTS games are on another level like of intensity. But I want something like Age of Empires, StarCraft, Command and Conquer that are you build your base, you build your forces, you fight other guys. Like that's kind of the loop that you go through.
I mean, that used to be the multiplayer or like competitive multiplayer that I remember when I was growing up. I mean, minus Call of Duty and stuff like that. I mean, even those are just like becoming the competitive multiplayer type games. But like the people who are hardcore PC gamers, like they played these RTS games. At least the people I knew and hung out with, it was just like, dang, like those are intense.
Yeah.
So I think now we have the games as a service that all companies are so like, oh, we got to get in on this. It's making so much money, you know. And these have kind of been thrown to the wayside because, for all intents and purposes, these games are easy to make, easy to put out, and they last quite a while. But you don't make money off that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, people can play this for years. People still playing StarCraft.
It's harder for them to build a games as a service component with it.
Right, exactly.
I mean, you could like release new maps and new units and things like that, but eventually it would get too cluttered.
Right.
And but I think there's definitely a way they can make it happen. Just a matter of
for sure
where they're going to take
that. But it's like, do we want that?
Yeah. Head on over to TheGamer.net for our full podcast episode for our weekly game impressions and top headlines of the week.
That's one of me doing an interview. Here's one of all of us. We'll make some cool
things.
Brett's also right here.
Like this video, subscribe, keep up with all the latest video game news and opinions that you care about right here on The Inner Gamer.